So what is up, guys? It's the 2K Enforcer back with another video. Sorry my hand's a little bit dirty. I've been working on some customs for a very secret project that is coming out on around Royal Rumble weekend. I don't have the full details for it released yet, but make sure to tune in to CHW Night Raid Episode 3 for more details coming about that. But speaking of recent events, I hope everyone had a happy holiday season, which is still continuing now. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas or a Merry whatever holiday you celebrate. I wish you and your families only the best. But in some faiths and in some cases, these celebrations come with getting presents, and in my faith, we have Christmas. And Christmas, we exchange presents, and I happen to get some figures. So, let's go down the list, and I'll list you off my top 5 favorite figures that I got for Christmas 2020. Let's list them off right now. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Elite 80 Kyle O'Reilly in the War Games attire. Absolutely beautiful figure. Comes with the printed on Undisputed Era armband, which is always good to have because the rubber armbands tend to slip off when you're trying to record a match. It's really not the best thing to have. The updated Kyle O'Reilly head scan, a little bit thicker hair, a little bit thicker beard. Good to have. I still have the Epic Moments Undisputed Era 3-pack, and that's cool, but Kyle O'Reilly's head scan could have been a little bit better. So I'm glad to have this one in the collection. Beautiful Undisputed Era War Games attire. Has his side tattoo and some nice little kick pads and legs. Only flaw I have that noticed with this figure, like all other Kyle O'Reilly figures, which has only been one other of, it is on ratchet joints, so know that when buying it. But apart from that, an amazing figure, and let's get on to spot number 4. At the number 4 spot, we have a Figure of the Year candidate, Mrs. Io Shirai from Elite 79. Starting off with this figure, we have the amazing cloth goods jacket with a glossy, rubbery kind of leather thing. Fully articulate. You can articulate the arms, which is perfect, and it still has that glossy feel, which I really like. Has the letters in, I believe, Japanese along the sides, as well as the fur around the ruffle on the hood. Very, very lifelike head scan. I will show you a comparison to the image I have on the back of the box. I mean, that is completely uncanny. Nice attire they have on her. Overall, really great figure. I'm so happy to have it in the collection. Although I don't typically collect women's figures, I think for anyone who is an Io Shirai fan, or just someone in general that, collects women's figures, I think this figure is a must-have for your collection. But let's get on to number 3. At number 3, a very competitive placement between 3 and 2, very close in my eyes. We have the Elite 82 Finn Balor figure, based on, I believe, his match with Johnny Gargano at TakeOver Portland. I could be wrong about that, but it is based off of his return to NXT. As you can see, I have the CHW Next Gen title, or the NXT Men's Heavyweight title around his waist, seeing as he is the champion of both, actually holding both, which is kind of funny and ironic. I guess I called it with my booking. You see he has the updated tattoo on that arm, as well as having another updated tattoo, if I can get it here. Another updated tattoo on this arm, the dinosaur. Then he has some text there. Very amazing, fantastic head scan. Look at that. That is just so lifelike. And a nice cloth goods jacket. Overall, great pickup. If I were you and I didn't have that figure, I would definitely go pick it up. But yeah, very close competition between this figure and number 2. But yeah, let's get on to number 2, see what it was in close competition with. You could take a decent guess at what was going to be next. Another amazing figure, definitely up there in Figure of the Year contention. We have another figure from Elite 82, the Elite 82 Keith Lee, the glorious one, I guess is what I'm gonna call him. I kind of like that nickname. First off, amazing head scan. Definitely a big improvement over what they were working with his first head scan on that basic figure. Never really liked it. I like what they did here. They painted on the elbow pad to not hinder the elbow articulation joint. Wish they would have done that instead of getting rid of the arm pad entirely. I wish they would have kept the arm pad and done away with these stupid long knee pads that screw up the articulation for figures. Not what you want to have. But we get what we get and we don't get upset, and it's hard to get upset when you have this figure sitting right in front of you, let me tell you that. But yeah. Nice little attire here. We have an image of him pointing to himself. Keith Lee on the back of the trunk. Bask in my glory on the side. But yeah, an amazing figure. Definitely going to get hard to come by sometime soon if they don't release another one. But yeah, I'd say go pick up either this one or the Chase variant, whatever one you think better. But yeah, let's get to the number one spot, my favorite figure that we got in the year. Or if you saw the thumbnail, maybe it's figures. Let's get to the number one spot. As you could have guessed by the thumbnail, coming in at the number one spot, we actually have two figures in here. We have the AEW Blood Brothers 2-pack of Mr. Cody Rhodes, actually now, considering they got the name rights back to his last name. Very nice. And Dustin Rhodes, the big man. There is only one thing that I don't like too much about this 2-pack, and it has nothing to do with this Cody. I think this Cody is absolutely perfect. Fixed the skin tone, gave him this beautiful head scan. I wish they would have given us that head scan in the British release version. I think that would be the perfect Cody figure. In the attire, it has the layering of the blood perfect. You see in some spots there's not that much, like some of it's dry, but then it's more saturated on the areas of the hands. He has the hand white blood mark from when Dustin was bleeding during the match, and he grabbed him. He got his hand, he wiped it across Dustin's face, and then he wiped it on his chest. Disrespectful moment. Definitely probably one of the most heart-wrenching matches in pro wrestling history. But yeah, the only gripe I have with this whole 2-pack is that the Dustin Rhodes figure. This Dustin Rhodes figure, he's decent to pose, but his articulation is nowhere near the amount of any AEW figure that I have ever used. To be fair, I don't have that many AEW figures because they're really hard to get. I only have the ones you could see boxes of: Mr. Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. Those are the only ones I've been able to get so far. But shh, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you made it this far into the video, I might have overpaid just a little bit too much on eBay. I had to turn to the scalpers. Probably one of the worst decisions I ever made was to not pre-order this Cody figure. Really wish I did, but I didn't. So sad. Now I have to play the scalpers. But his prices went down recently, so I felt that this is the best time to get him. Plus, I really like that figure. But yeah, this Dustin figure, I would not seek out his AEW Unrivaled Series 2. It's just really not all that. The articulation, he's too tall, he's out of scale, and at least this one has a little bit of character. Yeah, I would definitely go to seek out this 2-pack. But yeah. I think this has been a great haul video, a very great Christmas. I hope everyone had a happy holidays. And yeah, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below what was your favorite figure that you got for Christmas. And without further ado, the 2K Enforcer signing off to all of you. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. I'm hoping I can upload this before New Year's. But if I don't, happy past tense New Year's. Bye everyone.